mama used to tell me, friends not good for you, girl.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and I'm back with a story time. So as you can tell by the title, this story time is how I got set up by my ex-boy best friend. And yes, my ex-boy best friend, but if I say boy best friend, just know he's my ex-boy best friend. But guys, you know when you're like you're really down for someone, like you feel like you've got someone, they've got you too. So I'm gonna tell you about how I got set up and all the signs I missed and what the fucking dickhead's doing with his life now. So I hope you enjoy this story time. Sit back tight and let's get ready. So met this boy in school. I think I met him in year 8. Moving on, we hit to year 10, yeah? And then you got a first boyfriend. My boy bestie knew him because all his boys that he chilled with, they were all like a group. So like he knew we were going out, like everyone kind of fucking knew we were going out. And at the same time, Peckham at the time, like when I left school 2015, so let's say 2012, 2014, whatever, like Peckham was kind of like a place for everyone to go to, whether it was to chill for fights or whatever, like that was the main spot to chill. So one of the boys in my classroom was kind of bait in my school and kind of chilled at Peckham ones, innit? And my boy bestie wanted to be someone he wasn't. Like, do you get it? Like, you know the boys that want to be something they're not. And I just feel like boys just don't understand that, guys, you don't need to be a gangbanger to be like known or show love. Like, you just gotta be yourself, because this road life is not for everybody. Like, let me tell you that now, it's not for everybody, because you're gonna end up in jail and you're gonna crumble, you're gonna end up dead, or you're gonna end up a waste man like he is now. So, do you get it? Now, so what's happening? So he wanted to be one of the bad boys, and there's so many situations that this boy was in. There were so many things people were telling me, but the person I am is that I don't turn my back on my own, because you've got to show me the disloyalty, because you know what people are like. People are out here talking shit about people every day, and it's like you don't want to be that person where you let an outsider influence you to believe that one of your friends is snaking you, because like people want to chat shit, like people want to see people crumble, people want to fuck up something good for people. And I was that person where I wouldn't allow anyone to come and talk shit about any of my people without me finding out the truth first. He was talking shit about me then. I think he was talking shit about me then, because obviously me and my ex, like, we're still close now, like one of my close persons. And it was only like last year he was telling me, oh, like, you know when we were going out, yeah, this boy was telling me stuff. So I was like what? And it's like, oh, like, obviously guys, when I was younger, I was so aggressive. Like, I think I was so aggressive, and it was like, big him up for dealing with me, because I was just so aggressive. Like, your bitch had no composure. I had no composure. So big him up for dealing with me. He still deals with my bullshit from now. So big you up, because you know who you are. And he was telling me that, oh, like, when I was in my moods, because I used to get really moody, he was like, how I think one time I wouldn't let him hug me or anything like that. And I was like, okay, I can't remember, but go on. And he was like, how apparently my boy bestie said to him that apparently I'm moody because, are you ready for it? Apparently because I gave heads to someone else, that's why I was moody. Can you believe this bullshit that I'm finding out at the age of what? 20. And this happened when I was like 14, 15, you know? So then I'm talking to my ex now, and I'm finding out more and more stuff, like how he said, oh, that apparently I was never a virgin. These times your bitch was a good girl. Like, so I know I wasn't doing that bullshit at the age of 14 and 15 as well. Like, these times I was still getting sent to mosque every Saturday and Sunday. So what time did I have to be doing this bullshit? So he's just telling me more and more stuff that doesn't add up. Cool. So then this made me think about the situation in the Peckham, but I remember I was by myself. So can't remember what I was doing, but if you guys know, yeah, there's near the Iceland, there's an Iceland in Peckham. Oh, but they shut it down now. At Peckham last year, they shut it down. So where the Iceland used to be outside the bus stop for the 363 and that, the McDonald's is just there. And I was walking down, and this brings me to the first boy. We're gonna call this boy Dennis, yeah? So Dennis, he was a bait boy, yeah? He was a year younger than me, but he was bait because he was on shit, like, he was just bait, like everyone knew who he was. So I seen some boy called Dennis, and I seen some other boy that I never liked. So we're gonna call him, what are we gonna call him? Fucking Harry then. So Dennis and Harry have come up to me, and Dennis is the bait one, innit? Like, he's known for shit, and he's a young G. And he's gone, what? Are you that girl? Well, obviously he said my government name. So I'm looking at him like, cause I'm looking at him like, I know you because everyone knows you, so how do you know me? Like, I'm a bit like, what? Like, this is weird. And then the other guy, fucking Harry's gone, oh, I swear she's taller. Obviously, me being me, I'm just thinking like, yeah, you lot are weird, so I've tried to like walk past them. And then Dennis is stuck in front of me like, no, you're not going anywhere. So now I'm a bit like, okay, the fuck is going on, innit? Like, what's going on? And I was looking at them like, I think you got the wrong girl, because at the time, my ex-boy best friend was dealing with some thought in it. Like, everyone had done her out, like everybody, like her panani was a cemetery, like she was just doing things with everybody, and she was even 2 years younger than us. So bear in mind, I'm 15 at this time, my boy bestie's 15 at the time, and this girl's probably about 13 or 14, and she was just doing a mad thing. Like, she was even giving heads in the park. Like, fam, she had a little brother, she was giving heads behind the McDonald's. She was giving heads to a boy with her little brother in a pram behind the McDonald's thing, like in Peckham. Like, guys, this girl was tapped. Like, she was all types of done out here. Do you understand? All types of done out here, yeah. And then I assumed that they had got me confused for her. So I was like, no, I think you got the wrong person. They're like, no, that you're what do you call? Oh, that I'm my best. They said that apparently that I'm that girl because my boy bestie said that that's me, innit? So I'm thinking, okay, so what do you want, innit? So I'm thinking, what's going on? Because like, for me, it was like, why would you talk about me? Like, I'm nobody important. And then the boy was like, no, like, where you going? And I'm just looking like, I'm not even talking because it's like, like, even this boy was younger than me, like, with the area that I was in at the time, the type of boys that are around there, like, you kind of got to watch yourself. So I was thinking like, what do you want, innit? He was like, oh, apparently he said, yeah, I gave him heads and he must all live on my tits. I'm sorry. It's his life. Like, in that moment, guys, I don't know what was going through my head, but you know when it's like the world's going past you and you got that news in your ear, like you just don't know how to deep the situation. So obviously, me being the person, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, you're talking shit. Like, he would never say that. That's my boy bestie. Like, why would he say that for? Like, and especially to you, like, the type of people that you guys are. Like, why would he say that to you, innit? And they're like, nah, he told us that you did that, ratata, and all this bullshit. So me, I don't, like, if you're gonna chat shit about me, chat shit about facts, innit? And for me, I never want my name to be heard of those type of bullshit, you get it? Like, I have cousins and family, like, I don't want my name ever going around with that type of bullshit. So I just got the defensive, like, oh, you're fucking talking shit, like, they're chatting shit then, that, on my mother's life, I haven't done this bullshit, whatever. And then Harry, with his dry, crusty lips, comes with,
oh, babes, don't come with that, oh, I saw your mom's life thing. That how he's beating girls and how he swears on his mom's life that he loves them, that he don't mean shit. So I'm
like, babes, do you get it? I don't give a fuck. Like, I've never done that, so whatever you're using that context for is for you, but I know what I'm doing, innit? Like,
I know that I'm holy, like, I know that I'm not doing this type of fuckeries, innit? So again, I'm trying to step, and the boy won't let me step out. Then they were like, no, you're not going nowhere till you give us heads too. I'm sorry, like, guys, I'm 15, this boy's younger than me, and I've got this one next dickhead in the corner that even got banned for pecking my heard. So I'm just thinking, sorry, like, what? I'm just thinking, like, what the fuck is going on? Like, this is actually not life, innit? So then these two are having a debate about me, guys, behind the McDonald's. Why have all the at my age, yeah, the boys that are making music for Peckham at the time, why have they all come up from the McDonald's, please? And I'm just me and my little self in a circle full of men that are like 18, 19. I don't think I've ever felt so scared in my life before, because these Peckham boys didn't give a fuck. Like, do you get it? I've been to Peckham where people were getting fucked up, like girls are having girl on girl fights, and men have come in and jumped girls as well. So from when it's gone from a young G to now being the oldest of our generation at the time, I'm all types of fucked up. Like, I'm in Peckham, it's probably 7 or whatever. Like, I knew it was the time where the clocks are going backwards because it was proper black, it was dark, like no one was in Peckham at the time, and it was like, I'm on the main road but there was no one around. And you know when water gets, like, tears get into your eyes, like, guys, I didn't know what to do. Like, I was so confused because I was trying to deep that I've got a small boy trying to ask me for oral sex, I've got another dickhead I don't like, I've now got to deal with the whole of the big men coming out, and I ain't got no one to come and help me. So here's the funny part, guys. I've looked in front of me, and in the Peckham McDonald's share, ex-boy besties come out with the same bitch I thought these lot got me confused with, innit? And is it only me that when you go out into public, you look left and right? Like, when I come out the shop, I look left and right because when I cross the road left, I look left and right, so I just look left and right whenever I leave a shop. And it's like, now that I'm deep in it, I was on like, say for example, this is like the McDonald's and like this is the Iceland road. It's like he's looked to his, this is my left hand. He looked to his left but hasn't looked to his right. Like he knows that something was going down. So I'm now there and it's like, you know when you feel like you're just shrinking, like he's walking away, I'm around here, and I'm just thinking, yeah, your bitch is all types of fucked. Like your bitch is all types of fucked. Like these are all here debating about what they're gonna do with me, and at this point I don't know if I was gonna get banged, drugged up. I don't know what was gonna happen to me. Like I was scared I was gonna get raped. Like I didn't know what to do, and it's like it's pitch black, you get it. Like no one knew who I was, and I was alone. So then guys, I'm just in a situation where like I'm trying to talk, and you know when you've got a lump in your throat, because for me this situation has now escalated. It's gone from 2 men to how many men surrounding me, and I don't even know who half these boys are, and I don't want to say anything that's gonna cause me to like get injured. So then I think the bus came, and at the time like 2 of my ex's boys had seen me, so they jumped to the bus quick time. They're like, rah, like what's going on? And obviously big up these 2 because they had my back at the time. And like I think the boy was like, fam, bro, like we heard that ratata, da da da, or you know, all of that bullshit. And they're like, nah, like bro, we know her, like she's not like that, like she's still a good girl, like she ain't done nothing, like she's not like that, etc, etc. And after a few minutes of like, you know, the man conversating, like guys, a bitch was free to go. Like I felt like I just came fresh out of pen, like I was released, like I was fucking locked up, because it felt like I was being released from that awkward situation. And obviously guys, you know when you're just physically like, it just fucks with you mentally, because like me having to hold my temper and have to be in that awkward situation was a lot for me to deal with. And I don't even know what I was doing, but like I think I was just so shocked and in awe that these lot had to walk me to the Peckham bus station and put me on the 381 back to my old house, innit? Like it just fucked with me. And even in that situation I never once confronted my boy best friend about it, because like I did something in my head was like I just had this thing where I feel like no, like he can't have done that to me. And it's just now, like even now people are telling me stuff like, guys, I'm 20, what do you want me to go do now? Go to his house and kick down his yard and be like, oh, I heard you said this you were saying this about me when I was 14 or 15. Because do you get it? It makes no sense. Like I'd look like an idiot, because he could deny it, and who remembers what they were saying at that age? But like yeah, like he set me up, and it was like, you set me up for boys to, you set me up in a situation where you knew that these boys could have done me something like illegal, do you get it? Like they could have done me something really dirty that would fuck me up and traumatize me for life, all because you want to be one of them and them. Like for me it's like, if you want to be one of them and them, you can do your thing, but to use someone that's got you like that, like I had his back through everything, you wanted to again put me in that situation just to be seen as one of them and them. You're done out here, rude boy, you're actually done out here. And then let's move on. Let me tell you what happened to this boy afterwards, yeah? This boy now, yeah, the most hated boy in Peckham. Like if you know, then you know. He's one of the most hated boys in Peckham, because he's snitched, he's been joke up, he's been fucked up by the side people he was trying to please. I remember one day we were walking to VYG, yeah, and one of the main gangmangers at the time just come and booked him. Like when I told you, he was just getting like, you know, like a punch bag, just getting booked in the face, yeah. And one like expert gangmanger had to come and like take him inside the church and like talk to him. And obviously at the time, guys, I was still calling my best friend, like I still had him. And it wasn't until the guy, the ex-gangmanger, was like to me, no, like, no, babe, like he told me himself, like he told me with his own words that he snitched on them. And it's like, you can't be a road man if you're gonna snitch. Like, it don't make sense, babe. Like, you're either for the road or you're not. And it's like, you're doing so much to try and please these people that, can you even walk around in your own area? Like, babe, you still live in Peckham, and like, if you get seen, you know it's a straight on-site thing for you. Like, was it worth it? Like really, babe, was it worth our friendship for you to go and do what you done for us? And it was like, it still fucks with me now, because I'm trying to do this thing where I don't hold in hate. Like I said, females, when it comes to boys, just be careful about who you're trusting or what they're saying about you, because this boy, yeah, I was doing the most for him. Like, oh, I didn't even get to mention that, you know, I got to name his little sister. Like, I gave him the sister that he named his baby sister. I made him a 4-tier cake. Like, guys, I was doing the most for this boy. Like, I was actually doing the most for this boy, and it's like, this year I've said to myself that, you know what, fuck everybody, because I'm too nice. Like, when I was younger, I was a bitch, I was evil, I was aggressive. No one wanted to be my friend, no one wanted to know me because I was so aggressive. I've changed, and I feel like I've gone too kind, because people want to take advantage of that. But now you're gonna get the best of both worlds. If you fuck with me, then you're fucked. Do you get it? If you're nice to me, then you're blessed. it's just up to you to decide how you come and treat me, and how and where your loyalty like stays within our friendship. But yes guys, like, comment and subscribe. I hope you like this one. More story times will be coming. Like guys, my life has been eventful, like very eventful. But yeah, see you guys soon. Bye.